June, a month kissed by the sun and draped in endless twilight, found me and my friends embarking on a whirlwind European adventure. Our plan was simple: explore iconic cities, savor new flavors, and collect stories that might outlast us all. Paris, the city of lights, was our starting point, but my luggage decided to go on its own detour, leaving me to roam the city's chic boutiques in search of new underwear. Not exactly the glamour I imagined, but hey, it's a story worth telling. Despite the luggage drama, we ventured out to stroll along the Seine River, soaking up the gentle Parisian breeze. We admired Notre Dame from across the water, marveling at the resilience of its centuries old walls, still recovering from the recent fire. There was something poignant about witnessing its restoration, history being pieced back together before our eyes. That very night, our first brush with travel mishaps continued. We arrived at the bus stop just in time to watch our FlixBus depart without us. Scurrying back to our hostel, we discovered our beds had been reassigned. Thankfully, the kind hearted manager let us hunker down in the lobby until dawn. It was a long, sleepless night, but it introduced us to the unexpected charm of Paris after hours, where even street lamps hum stories of their past. When morning came, we hopped on a train to Strasbourg. This enchanting city is famed for its half-timbered houses and the mesmerizing Strasbourg Cathedral, a Gothic marvel whose single spire stretches over 460 feet into the heavens. Fun fact, the city also hosts the official seat of the European Parliament, reflecting its unique blend of French and German cultures. Next up, Baden-Baden. On our way, a train accident forced us off the rails earlier than expected. Feeling spontaneous, we tried hitchhiking on the expressway, only to be politely scolded by the local police, who generously gave us a lift back to the station. Once we made it, Baden-Baden welcomed us with lush spa traditions. The name literally means bathing in Germany, a nod to the healing thermal waters that have enchanted visitors for centuries. We then returned to Paris, where this time I happily reunited with my luggage. Eager to make the most of our second visit, we spent an entire day exploring the Louvre. Passing under the iconic glass pyramid, we delved into galleries brimming with masterpieces: Winged Victory, Venus de Milo, and of course the Mona Lisa, whose enigmatic smile felt like a welcome back. Our next destination was Switzerland's Lauterbrunnen, known as the Valley of 72 Waterfalls. Nestled amid soaring cliffs and flower-strewn meadows, this alpine paradise felt like stepping inside a postcard. We breathed in the crisp mountain air, losing ourselves in fairy tale-like landscapes that seemed almost too pristine to be real. One day we hiked up to First, famous for its gentle slopes and stunning panoramas. Each step took us higher into the Bernese Alps' embrace, until the view below looked like a vivid painting of waterfalls, wildflowers, and storybook chalets. From there, it was off to Rome, though fate had one more curveball in store for us. The day we arrived, the city's public transport went on strike starting at 9, which meant our grand introduction to Rome was a seemingly endless walk across ancient streets. Let's just say it was a long, long day, complete with chapped thighs. Still, we wouldn't let aching legs stop us from exploring. We made it to Vatican City, marveling at St. Peter's Basilica and the vast Vatican museums. And of course, no visit is complete without gazing upon the mighty Colosseum, capable of seating over 50,000 spectators, towering above us like a time traveler from the age of gladiators, its arches whispering tales of epic battles. Nearby, the Roman Forum invited us to stroll among crumbled columns and temples, picturing the bustling heart of an empire that once spanned continents. Positano, perched precariously on Italy's Amalfi Coast, was our next refuge. We based ourselves in Agerola, where our Airbnb awaited, and set off on the famous Path of the Gods hike, Sentiero degli Dei, starting right from the village. This trail earned its heavenly name for good reason, boasting panoramic views of the coastline that make you feel as if you're floating between sky and sea. After our invigorating trek, we descended into Positano itself, a cliff-top village bursting with color, its citrus-scented alleyways leading to the shimmering Mediterranean. Legend has it that the sirens from Homer's Odyssey once lured sailors along these shores. For us, it was the lure of fresh lemon gelato and warm sunsets that filled our days. Finally, Milan greeted us in all its cosmopolitan glory. The Duomo di Milano, a masterpiece with over 3,400 statues, rose before us like an ornate fairy tale castle in white marble. After marveling at its spires, we wandered into the Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II, sometimes called the world's first shopping mall. Under its glass and iron dome, we found a delightful mix of old and new, luxury boutiques, elegant cafes, and tucked away a historic shop offering Luini's famous panzerotti, a Milanese must try. We treated ourselves to creamy gelato there, too, savoring every cool bite in the midst of Italy's fashion capital. It was a sweet reminder that even amid grandeur, simple pleasures shine the brightest. Our 10-day escapade flew by in a rush of trains, scenic roads, historic ruins, and unexpected laughs. Looking back, every mishap became a twist in the plot, every detour an invitation to discover more. Europe reminded us that beyond the postcards and iconic sites lie countless untold stories, waiting just for us, the curious dreamers, to wander by.